Hey guys, I'm just stepping in super quick to give you an astrological update for the week. And you guys know I hate going live, but being a zero Virgo, I got a ton of stuff to do today. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew kind of some of the amazing opportunities going on right now with the new moon in Virgo that we have tonight. It's actually all of you babies of manifestation out there that love to manifest things. This is actually the night to put those intentions in place so you can take care of that. My neighbor was mowing. I love my neighbors. So the new moon in Virgo tonight is really asking you, which you've probably already done because astrology works if you know about it or not, is really asking you to align your physical actions with the things that you've been thinking that you want in your life. So we've had a lot of thinking, we've had a lot of overthinking in the last couple of weeks, and by now you should have saw a vision for your future, or a vision that you want to create in the physical world that will help you attain your goals, help you attain where you want to be in the physical world. What kind of home you want, what kind of relationship you want, what kind of job you want, what is your soul's path. So this is the night to really put your intentions forward to be doing that. We have a grand trine in the earth signs all this week. So with this new moon, which represents a new way of doing things, a new way of doing things in our body, a new way of doing things that are healthier for us. We also have Uranus in Taurus, which is going to zoom up and guarantee that you're going to get a lot of progress and a little extra love from the universe on that. And that is also trining with Pluto in Capricorn, which represents the changes and the extra little sweetness that we need to make those changes in our life. So I'm just really excited, and I needed to get this out there to you. Right now, this week specifically, everything you do is being counted. So I kind of had to juggle things around to make actually time for this for you guys today, because it's such an exciting new moon. It's a new moon that will come into your into the material world for you. So it's not something that you want to miss setting your intentions on. It's not a new moon that will automatically manifest things overnight. Virgo is all about analyzing, seeing clearly what needs to take place, and every day working towards that goal. But we have Saturn down in Aquarius as well, so it won't just be about you with this new moon that you're setting up. It's going to be about serving the collective, serving families, serving other people's children, and what is your service to the world. And your service could literally be like, I smile at my neighbor, or I reach out to people when they need help, or any of the gifts that you're given. You're going to be put in situations where you can share. Also, right now, the new moon is asking you to identify your tribe. I did. I got a channeled message that I put out this morning, that I recorded last night, and it was all about all of the individuals, going through the ascension process right now. So some people's tribe is literally like the woohoo community that we have on here. So that's beautiful. But your tribe may be just your friend groups, just the school that you decided to go to, your local community, your local environment. You're being asked to see what is healthiest for you in who you associate with. Because if you associate, and if you choose to associate with chaos is what you're going to manifest. So just a heads up on that. This is literally a literal new moon where your actions on the material realm with Mars in Virgo will create your destiny. So, be mindful of that when you have choices to make. Be mindful of that. Ask yourself in the coming week, in the coming month, am I doing actions that create the reality of my hopes and dreams? Am I doing things in my actions that, are going to create a smooth, peaceful place for me? I got howling kids in the background, which is why I kind of had to make this video short today, because I have to manifest some dreams with my babies. Nothing is going to be perfect right now. This is going to be a process where we work at things, but we have the cheerleaders in the stars. We have Uranus and we have Pluto. And whenever Pluto is offering to give you help, like, seriously, take that help. Pluto takes away, Pluto makes chaos, Pluto destroys to allow for new growth. So Pluto is actually a super strong planetary energy to align with, and Pluto's in Capricorn, so it's all about your structures, how you're held back or what you hold back. So think about that as it pertains to your own life. And today is the beginning of Mercury retrograde as well, which means the time when Mercury is slowing down to go into retrograde. And it's my planet, y'all. It's Virgo's planet, so I've been having a little tech issues today, which, are fine. I'm gonna figure it out and work through it step by step to get the videos out to you. But with this Mercury retrograde, being so on the Virgo Libra cusp and aligning with those other energies, this is really a time where we're going to be able to see clearly inside of ourselves what needs to change, and we're going to have support in those things. It's going to be a process. It's going to be a day by day, step by step, but it's nothing that you're not going to have the backing of the energy to do. We've all been super exhausted with Mars sitting opposite Neptune in Pisces. So like our energy has just been like dissolving and like, just kind of ebbing and flowing and going away. And we're not even really sure why we've been kind of out of it. But you can also use that alignment to dissolve the blockages that you've had in your own mental story, and really look inside yourself. You can't change other people. You can't change other structures, but you can align your life to be exactly what you need it to be right now and exactly what you want it to be. I literally sat here because nothing is perfect right now. I would love to be sitting as a Virgo in a perfect area of my Zen garden for you, but there's snakes in there right now. Like literally snakes mating in my Zen garden. I'm not going over there. So I'm gonna have to take some plants out so the snakes don't feel so comfortable. And that is one of the things that I'm kind of rehashing around my home. It's harvest season anyway, so we're all bringing in and harvesting and bringing ourselves near what is truly important to us, what aligns with what's in our heart, what makes our life easier and flowing and a little bit more open, so that we're not so cramped in right now. I suppose I could go through the different signs and tell you guys where this is affecting you. But the most important thing that I want you to receive from this is that your actions right now will manifest results. So if you choose to go, and if you want to become healthy, if you want to become like a stronger body, and you choose to go and have a breakfast of like lemon meringue pie, that will have definite results right now. So maybe have some, green tea, and maybe have some avocados, and maybe get out in the sun a little bit, get your vitamins up, find time to rest your mind, don't overthink things, and you're going to be able to have clarity. Now, if there have been things that we haven't been able to move towards lately, you're going to see that movement coming up. Maybe you've been waiting on decisions, maybe you've been waiting on information, and all of that is going to start coming through. So I'm an Aries sun. I despise inaction. Like, it drives me crazy. I don't like patience. I like to be moving. So this is a super exciting time, guys. There's going to be a lot of healing in your own soul that happens through the things that you're able to do that you never even believed that you were possible for you. It's just such a good alignment for real change. We have not had this kind of opportunity for real change in like 2.5 years. And it will affect our next 2.5 years. So pay attention to that. That's a big deal. Usually we're working on something and it's all inside ourselves, but these are changes that are going to manifest in the real world for us all. So, all right, I will go through the signs. I might have to write down a little chart or something, or I'm going to have to look up in my head and figure out where that's going for you guys. If you're an Aries, sun, moon, or rising, sun is your actions. Rising is kind of the whole steership of your boat. Of course, moon is your environment, the people and things around you. If you're an Aries, you are really manifesting change in your day-to-day life, like scheduling, getting yourself organized for once. And in your that'll upgrade your relationships, your contracts, business contracts with other people. You also have something coming through with actually being on your spiritual journey with Neptune and Pisces in your 12th house. So I know Aries, I see a lot of Aries going through ascension right now, and that's a beautiful thing. Or finding new spirituality for Aries right now is definitely a beautiful thing. If you're Taurus, I'm doing a thing in my head right now. This will be you are manifesting change in your. I literally got to look at a thing. Sorry, guys. I'm not a head person. I'm a writing it down Virgo person. You are manifesting change in your 5th house. Is that right? Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Yeah, in your 5th house of relationships. So you are taking the steps needed on the material plane to manifest differences in your creative life, in the things that spark joy in your heart, your personal gifts, your love interactions with people that you love, your interactions with children, and that's going to affect how you change your day-to-day activities as well. You're having a lot of changes as well, and seeing a little bit more clearly in where you belong in the world, your hopes and dreams, your wishes, and how that has a possibility to finally manifest for you. If you are a Gemini, you are having changes actually in your home, in your natal birth environment. Could have something to do with mother or mothering, and that's going to change the way that the changes you make in your home life and your home environment or your parental relationships is going to change the way that you're able to express your creativity. Some of you might be having a baby. Congrats if you're having a baby. Your relationship with children and how you're able to express yourself in creative ways. Maybe you guys are having some people move into your house or moving out of somebody's house with a love interest. But that is what the Geminis are doing right now. And that also is going to affect greatly your reputation in the world, your parental reputation in the world. things like that. If you're Cancer, you are having new movement in your relationship to the way that you communicate, the way that you communicate to yourself, the way that you communicate to other people. You could have new things coming in as it pertains to relatives that are not your parents, like siblings or relatives further away from you. If you could also be having some upgrades in tech right now, like learning new things, putting yourself out there in new ways, getting yourself involved in new groups or new ways of communicating with people in your family. That is also affecting where you live right now, what kind of home environment you're surrounded by, what kind of parental relationships you have to your own children, and parental relationships to your parents may be changing at this time, Cancerians. And that is also going to be, that it could also be hitting in the area um, of the judicial system, or if receiving some inspiration, like spiritual inspiration from foreign countries, or finding a guru, finding a teacher, changing schools, long distance travel. So things like that. I love my Cancerians. Um, it could be a definite looking into a new spiritual awakening for the Cancerians right now. So that's beautiful. So Leos are having new beginnings in their second house, which would be the ways that they make money, what they value, what they sacrifice for what they value. Um, it's like the work. It's what people owe you, what you owe other people. It could also be your immediate home environment, like your immediate house, not your neighborhood. Like the third house is, and what Cancerians are dealing with. Your immediate house could be going through some new upgrades or changes. Maybe you're moving. And that is also affecting your third house, which would be changes in possibly your neighborhood. Possibly Leos are moving. And your relationships with your neighborhood, your relationships with who you communicate with, because there's changes going on in your work life value area, which will affect who is surrounding you, how you communicate with those people, the energies that are around you, possibly getting more in touch, or building up or rebuilding relationships with siblings or people in your family that are not parental figures. Virgos, happy birthday if you're a Virgo sun. Virgos, you are having a new moon all about you. Virgos are changing everything, every aspect of themselves right now, and they have like the utmost universal support. They are changing the way that they consume things. They are changing their body. They are changing the way that they operate in the world. They are changing their whole life mission, possibly getting some upgrades on that. So that's beautiful, Virgos. It's also going to align with what you do in the world, what you put out in the world, what you value in the world. So your actions right now, Virgos, are going to align with what you value, the way you make money, the way that you sacrifice your time for what you value. And you're also having some upgrades in your relationship house. So you could be coming into new relationships, or contractual relationships with Pisces and Neptune across from your sign. You could be having a rebirth of growth in relationships that have been tried or tedious in the past, or you could literally be signing new contracts about work or school, or any kind of relationship that has been unclear in the past. You're going to be developing some clarity in those areas with the with the new moon. So set your intentions and keep yourself straight and narrow, Virgos, because this is your moon to manifest a deep healing and to really go towards your soul's mission in life. Libra, you are having a new moon in your 12th house, which of course is considered the house of hidden enemies, but also is the house of receiving signals and like spiritual upgrades that don't come from like a book or anything, come like directly from source. And I got truth chills. So Librans, you could literally be getting signs and synchronicities and new messages, or starting that path work right now. Now, the 12th house is also a house of hidden places. So maybe you're starting a new part of your life in, working in a hospital, being a counselor, digging into those hidden places, or moving to a new office, becoming a nun. Like, I don't know, are you guys becoming monks? That'd be a beautiful thing. And that is also aligning as well with your first house. So Libras, with this new moon and the upgrades and the clearing out that you're making in your 12th house, which can be a house that holds a lot of pain, which can be a house that holds a lot of internal injuries, karmic cycles from our past, relationships, things that happened to us in childhood, hidden enemies that are blocking us off from going towards our real truth. Working on those places, or identifying those places of those hidden things, is upgrading you into what you do and how you act and how you put your body out there, and your relationship with yourself and with your mind, and being able to align that, and then being able to put your gifts out to the world, and know where you belong, and know what's fair for you more than just what's fair for everybody else, for once. So that's beautiful. And now we got Scorpios. So Scorpios, this is a new moon happening for you up in your 11th house, which would be your hopes and dreams, like your aspirations in life, the groups that you find healing in, the groups that you align yourself with, the healthier aspects of life. You're getting like some clarification on that right now. You may be like literally blossoming for your first time, like your hopes and dreams, and these could actually come going into the 12th house in areas of seclusion. Like, you might be off going to an ashram to be like a meditator, or you may find yourself being drawn to more seclusion lately, or a hospital to visit people, or isolation. But know that this time, even if you feel cut off or secluded from others, is really benefiting you to come clear on what your soul's purpose is. So that's a super beautiful thing. And that is actually going to align for you with counting down the circle right now, guys. So Scorpio, Taurus, that's really going to get an upgrade for you in your creativity and your gifts that you give to the world, and your children or your love interests. Like, all those things are going to come into stability for you when you go through this time and take this time for yourself. So that's a beautiful thing as well. Now we got the Saggies. Sagittarius, this is happening in your 10th house of career, parenthood, reputation, what you put out in the world. You could be upgrading jobs, or maybe streamlining jobs with this new moon, finding yourself really cutting away the excess from your life so that you can, become a better parent or be closer to your parents, or just really focusing on, your overall reputation and what you put out there, and kind of upgrading yourself in those beautiful ways. So that's amazing. And that is going to also hit on the, upgrades in the houses of who, you guys hang out with, your groups of people, your going really towards your soul's mission in life, like your hopes and dreams, the work that you put in to, your everyday manifestation of things in your career or things in parenting is really going to help you to manifest your hopes and dreams, and kind of a whole new world opening up for you. So that's amazing. And then we got the Capricorns. Capricorns, you guys are starting a new time in your house of learning, or your house of long distance travel, your house of spirituality from different cultures, your house of the judicial system. So perhaps you guys are going and, finally taking care of things that should have been taken care of a while ago, but you're going to be able to you're going to have support from the universe for this. You're going to have this streamlined. And that is also going to create changes in more healthy situations when it comes to, parenting, or your reputation in the world, your what you give to the world, and how you're seen. So that is amazing, Cappies. And this is also going to be an upgrade on your communication. Like, you're going to be not so blocked off from communication with people. Your communication style is going to change. Perhaps you'll upgrade your tech somehow to go through this new moon and these new changes that are coming towards you. But you have Pluto in your sign, so you definitely have the power to manifest whatever you want right now. It's going to take step-by-step growth, step-by-step daily actions, but you're really going to be able to build a new foundation. And that's amazing for the Capricorns, because they've been through some stuff. Fun fact about Cappies, they have a hard life before age 30. Like, they have to grow up too fast. So wherever your Capricorn house is, that's usually where you've had the most struggle. But once you're over 30, you mature in that area, and it starts giving you gifts. Aquarius is this new moon is in your house of I'm just totally having a brain thing here. Your 8th house of death and renewal. So what people owe you, what you owe people, and also public open places, I believe. So you guys could be like literally experiencing some losses right now with family members, or experiencing some losses. People could be moving away from you, because it also would be reflecting on your 9th house. So people could be moving away. People could be leaving for college. This could have a lot to do with inheritances being taken care of, you receiving some kind of money that you're owed, or you having to put out money that you're owed as it pertains to school for children, the judicial system, perhaps foreign study or foreign travel. So just know that the things that you're taking the day-to-day steps to align with, to fix, that we haven't had a chance to fix for a while, is going to work out for the best, and it's going to make your life so much more streamlined in the end. So that's amazing, Aquarius. And you're also having upgrades in your 12th house as well, with Pisces there. So you're literally getting aligned and being able to see where you've maybe stumbled in the past, and maybe where you've created your own downfalls. But you're going to get some clarity there, like some actual signs and symbols to help you know how to go forward into this new path with confidence. So that's a beautiful thing, Aquas. I love the Aquariuses. They kind of don't fit in. They're kind of the freak flag groups, but they don't fit in because they're just like so cosmic. So love me some Aquas. And the Pisces. Oh, the little Pisces. I have a Pisces at home. Pisces are, with this new moon, literally changing their relationships to people in their life. It could be love interests in their life. It could be, contractual relationships in their life. It could be literally with Mars in your opposite sign right now, Pisces. It could be literally like what you strive for in people, who you're aligning yourself for in people, what you're opening up to in people, contracts, situations, who you align yourself with. Because just to let you know, Pisces, we're all not like psychic like you. So you've got Neptune there. You've been a little cloudy to us lately. So you're probably dissolving that right now, coming out with more words, coming out to express yourself more and in a more beautiful way. And that's also going to be affecting your one-on-one situations, what you give to people, what they give to you, what you owe to people, what they owe to you, and just really manifesting and streamlining that in a way that's best for you and best for the people involved. Receiving some clarity on that and actually manifesting those things on the material realm. So Pisces could also be organizing things with maybe an attorney to settle estates. You could be organizing things with your boss to get like better pay, because it's what you feel that you give and what other people give you, that's situating itself right now. So that's a beautiful thing. You're also receiving an upgrade in yourself, gaining more confidence, changing things about your body that you need to change, changing things, how you put yourself out there to the world. That's a beautiful thing, because everyone wants a Pisces in their life. Like everybody wants someone with Pisces placements. They just like absorb the energy from the universe. But that can be hard for Pisces too. So maybe you guys are going through a time, or people with Pisces placements, this would be an excellent time to realize that you guys do suck in energy from your surroundings. And with the 8th house and the 7th house involved, cutting off people that are pulling you down, cutting off people that are just too much and creating chaos in your environment, and knowing when what you're giving is giving too much, and pulling back, and knowing when certain relationships in your life are not giving enough for you, and being able to back off from that. All right, guys. So that is your new moon in Virgo forecast. The new moon happens tonight, so I definitely suggest that you get out your little pen and pad and just do whatever feels right for you with this new moon. Write down what you want to create in your life. Write down what you've been stuck on for a while, and you want to literally manifest. Remember, with every action that you take is a step forward in the direction that you're going to get. So if you're looking to streamline your life, like stretch it out a little. Don't look at it as the big picture. Look at it at each tiny little step that goes to create your goal. Virgo's all about counting. So you don't have to count like 10 years down the future. Just have faith that the little things that you're doing every day, the little things that you align yourself with, the little things that you do in a work towards manifestation is definitely going to come to pass for you guys. All right. Well, I love you all. I have my own little manifestation stuff to be doing in my own life. But thanks for spending some time to me today, and light a candle, do some incense, do some prayers tonight. Like, go out on a walk when the moon is not shining, and just, give yourself your little pep talk about your dream, because this is actually a super auspicious new moon to restart things. And we all need a little reboot right now, like we all do. All right, guys, love you, and I will talk to you later.